So Hare Krishna, welcome everyone once again. So today we are going to talk about react and respond. So before talking that, uh, we come to know that Srila Prabhupada had given us four basic principles. We know the regulative principle, and similar to that, Prabhupada had given four principles to grow our society in a long run. That is, books are the basis, teaching is the essence, utility is principle, and purity is force. So whatever we are doing in our spiritual life, whether we are moving forward or releasing any Krishna consciousness, such feelings, that is that correct or not, we have to check. That is, the books are the basis. So whatever scriptures is written by Srila Prabhupada and other Acharya, they are showing us the face. It's like as a mirror. What is my condition in my spiritual life? They are the as like as a mirror and showing us the face. So scriptures are the basis. So today we will be talking about react and respond. Generally, in our spiritual life also, when we are dealing with so many devotees, management, and so many others, persons even in the material world also. So many challenge and provocating situations are upcoming in our spiritual life. And at that time, we get bewildered due to anger or maybe other things also. काम क्रोध विजायते क्रोध भवति सम्मोह सम्मोह स्मृति विभ्रमः स्मृति भ्रंशात बुद्धि नाशो. Our intelligence was totally lost and we not able to decide what we supposed to say or what we supposed to decide, and we just most of the time we taking wrong decisions and we are reacting, and due to which there is so many discrepancies in the relationships, so many trouble occurring in the relationship, and so many Vaishnava aparad we are committing. So what we supposed to do, what scriptures is teaching us? Because scriptures stories, scriptures knowledge is not simply for reading and just delivering others. So this class is for personally me also. So how we are going to apply these scriptures in our daily life in the case of react and respond. So I just want to share one two slides and then we will be talking. So this particular verse in Srimad Bhagavatam saying on 1:1848 says, "Tutskrita vipralabdha saptah chipta hatapi nasyam tat prati kurvanti tad bhakta prabhu apehi." It says, the devotee of the Lord are so forcibly forbearing that even though they are defamed, cheated, cursed, disturbed, neglected, or even killed, they are never inclined to the avenge themselves. So this particular sloka is teaching us is what the condition is going in this particular verse is that Parikshit Maharaj, he hanged the dead snake to Samik Muni, who was doing meditation, because Samik Muni didn't give him water to drink, and Parikshit Maharaj did that. And after knowing that the son of Samik Sringi, he come to know that, oh, Parikshit have did such a nonsense act, and he just cursed him. And while he cursed him, and then this sloka comes as Tiskrita Tiraskrita Vipralabda Shapta Chinta Hata Api Nasyam Tat Parikurvanti Tad Bhakta Prabhupi. So here it is said 5 things how to react and respond. So when any devotee just did Triskrita Vipralabdha Saptaha Chipta Hata, then how we are going to deal with these situations? Someone defamed us, someone cheated us, someone cursed us, someone neglected us, and someone tried to kill us. Then how a devotee should be acting in such situation we are going to deal. So the first one is Tiraskrita. When someone is defamed us. So we will be seeing here positive part and negative part from the scriptures. The story from the negative part and story from the positive part. So we can see the Tiraskrita defamed. And who was defamed? There's a particular story in Srimad Bhagavatam, 9th canto, chapter 18, the story of Yati Maharaj, and there is a story of Devyani and Sarmishta. So you can see once they were all both friends. Sarmishta was a daughter of Kshatriya and Devyani was a daughter of a Brahmana. And both of them with their all other girls and companions, they went to take a bath in a river. And what was the situation at the time? That they were taking bath, putting all their clothes on the bank of river, and just being naked, and they were taking bath, all the girls and all the companions. And the same time, what happened? Lord Shiva with Uma was traveling to the same way, and Nandi. Actually, that way was forbidden for a restricted area for the men. Only women were allowed it. But due to time, place, circumstances, something happened due to arrangement of Lord, that Shiva forget that this was a man restricted area, and he just went through that way. And all the girls, they saw that, oh, Lord Shiva is coming, and they become very overwhelmed. And then they quickly came out from the river, and they just start to put their own garment, clothes and everything, and they just protected. And what happened? The mistake was that Devyani and Sarmishta. Devyani was a daughter of Sukracharya, Brahmana's daughter, and Sarmishta was a daughter of Kshatriya. Mistakenly, they put each other's clothes. They exchanged each other's clothes, and they, in a hurry, they could not recognize that this was my clothes, and they just put their clothes and exchanged. Sarmishta wear Devyani's clothes, and Devyani wears Sarmishta's clothes. And we can see there what happened is that Devyani, who was the daughter of a Brahmana, she starts to chastise Sarmishta. And she said, just see the activities, this meat servant, she's acting like as a meat servant, disregarding all the etiquettes. She puts on my dress just like a dog snatching clarified butter, meat for the use for sacrifice. And Devyani just defamed Sarmishta, saying, you are a dog. You are like a dog, as like dog is waiting in a sacrifice arena. Dog is snatching that butter. Oh, I want to take that butter. In the same way, she took my dress as like a dog. I mean, Devyani spoke such a harsh word to Sharmishta. And and then Sharmishta, she is Kshatriya's daughter. And she also starts to defame Sharmishta. She starts also with very anger mood. Her lips was vibrating. Her teeth was also, it was due to anger. And she also starts to defame Devyani, Sharmishta. And she said, look, you are also beggar. Huh? You should understand your position. You are like a crow. Your father is also like a crow. And they're just waiting in front of our palace to get something. And then both of them started like fighting like each other. Devyani is defaming Sharmishta and Sharmishta. And at the end, Sharmishta was a Kshatriya's daughter, and she have a power. And see what she did by using all her companion girls. She made naked Devyani and just pushed her to a well, which well was not what, no water was there, and she just pushed Devyani to that well. That was the conclusion. They were defaming each other. And what was the conclusion? Devyani was pulled to the well, and later you can come to know that how Sharmishta was get married with Yati Maharaj as a dasi, as a meat servant. So in this case, we can say, yeah, Tiskrita means defaming, but this defaming is negative result. This defaming, what the conclusions came is that both of them were get bad results. Devyani was pushed into the well, and Sharmishta was later on get married with Yati Maharaj as a dasi. But we can see another story in the same way. Daksha Prajapati and Lord Shiva. In the case of Daksha Prajapati and Lord Shiva, what happened? Daksha was chastising Lord Shiva like anything, defending like anything in that arena. Why? Simply because Lord Shiva could not give him respect, do not give him honor, while Daksha came into that sacrificial arena. All the demigods, all other rishi, they get stood up by saying that Sabteja of Daksha Prajapati, but Lord Shiva could not stood up. Why? Because he was in meditation. And by such act, Daksha Prajapati start to curse him like anything, defame him like anything. And he starts to say, look, this is living in a crematorium. My daughter is like as a very beautiful Kamala Naini, and I give to this monkey like eyes man. And he start to say like, You are chastising Lord Shiva like anything, defaming. Look, he have no, his house, his company is ghost, and I have given by the instructions of Lord Brahma. And in this defaming, what happened? That Lord Shiva was simply listening. He was not reacting. He was not reacting. In the story of Devyani and Sarmishta, both of them reacted each other, and both of them get this bad result. They both of them have to bear some problems in the future. But in case of here, Daksha is cursing to Shiva, but Shiva is simply silently sitting and meditating. He is not reacting. And he just stood up at last and went back. And later on, we know the story how Sati was been fired herself, and she died. And when Sati was made fire in her body, and Lord Shiva became so much angry, and he produced Bhadra, and later on, you know that he cut the head of Daksha Prajapati. So if anyone is defaming, but at the time, if we are responding, if we are not reacting, then in later future, we are not going to get any hamper. Oh, Sati was died, but that was her mistakes also. She was not allowed to go to that party, that sacrifice, but she, without saying to Lord Shiva, even Lord Shiva was saying not to go there, but she just ignored the order of Lord Shiva as she went. But in the case of Shiva, he was just simply responding, and later on, but the situation was happening that Daksha had to die. So if someone is just defaming us, then what we have to do is, as like Lord Shiva, is the quality of Vaishnava. Sadhava sadhu bhusana, titikshava karunika, suhridab sardehina, ajata santru santaha sadhava sadhu bhusana. This is a sadhu bhusana, that we should not react. If you react, then both of us, we are going to getting so many problems. But if you simply respond, then in future, whoever want to get punished, he will be getting punished. But we should not have to take that such punishment onto us. In the same way, the second, then in Srimad Bhagavatam is saying, Vipralabdha. Is it cheating? Vipralabdha means cheating. So when someone cheated us, then what are we supposed to do? We can see the story of Diti and Indra. What happened when Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu, as a mother, she becomes so overwhelmed. Oh no! This Indra, due to this Indra, Lord Vishnu came and killed my both sons. Now I do not have any son. So this Indra is the cause of everything. And then Diti starts to, doing so much finances, austerities, to beget a son who can kill Indra. And then Diti approached his husband, Kashyapa Muni, and said, first she pleased Kashyapa Muni, and then she said, I want a son. I want such a son who can kill Indra. And then Kashyapa Muni, at the beginning, Kashyapa Muni promised, okay, whatever boon you want, I will give you. And then Diti approached, oh, let me give one son. You have to give me one son who can kill Indra, because this Indra is the cause of death of my both son, Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. And then what happened? Indra come to know that Diti is begetting a children who can kill me. And Diti did not say to Indra, but Indra by his all siddhi, he come to know, oh, Diti is going to beget a children who can kill me. And then again Indra came in disguised ways, and he stay in the home of Diti as his auntie maid servant, and he start to serve her, Diti's aunt, and serving, and just Indra was waiting. He was waiting for some fault inside Diti's finances and austerities, her process in begetting that children. And he was waiting, but Diti was such a perfect. She was worshipping Narayana, working early in the morning, doing all the finances, all the mantra she was reciting all the mantras in a very proper way. And Indra was waiting, but Indra was also getting morose. Oh, there is no any chance that she did she will do any mistakes and I will kill her child and her womb. But one day what happened? Diti was so much tired and she took prasadam and she could not able to wash her, she forget to wash her mouth and face, hand and mouth, and she just slept. And by seeing these sons, Indra entered inside the womb of Diti. And he just entered inside the womb of Diti and he caught that um, child into 7 pieces. That the womb was being cut into 7 pieces. Indra entered inside. And when he cut the womb into 7 pieces, then all the 7 pieces of that womb start to crying. They start to cry. And again Indra said, oh, they didn't get killed. And again he cut it all the 7 pieces into another 7 pieces. 7 to 7, 49 pieces. And all the 49 pieces start to request Indra, oh Indra, we are not enemy of you. We are not coming out to kill you. We are Marutas, your brother. Please give up. Don't kill us. Then Indra said, oh, you are a Maruta. Okay. Why? Because Diti was doing such a Narayan. She was worshipping Krishna in such a mood that the children which was going to beget to kill Indra, that was in opposite mode. They became Marutas. They are in the side of Indra. And what happened when Diti begat the children? When there was delivery of the child, 50 children comes out, and among them Indra was. Oh, Indra, how come possible you are coming from my home? And then Indra said all the stories, and he narrated all the stories. Actually, I was envious of you, and I was just waiting for the chance that when I get inside your home and kill your sons. But they all are actually Maruta, so I didn't kill them. So here in this story, we can see Indra and Diti. Actually, Diti was cheating Indra, and Indra was also cheating Diti. And what was the consequences? To beget one child, there was 49 children was there. And both of them were cheating each other. And due to which, if it was the fortune of Diti that the known child get killed, but if they were misfortune that the child may killed also, and Diti again will be so much angry, and Indra will be again, and there will be so many fightings going on in the futures also. But they stopped that. So this they are cheating each other. But in the same case, if you see the story of 𝗪𝗲𝗀 and Shiva from the Purana, 𝗪𝗲𝗀 and Shiva. So 𝗪𝗲𝗀 was the son of Manu, Vaivasvata Manu, and he was 2 brothers, 𝗪𝗲𝗀 and his brother, elder brother, and they went for Gurukula, study Gurukula, and they were studying. And what happened? The brother of 𝗪𝗲𝗀 Muni, he returned back soon to his home, and he returned back and said that, oh, 𝗪𝗲𝗀 becomes brahmachari, he did not want any property. So, oh father, please grant me all the property to me. And what did Vaivasvata Manu did? He wrote all the property in his name, his elder brother name. He thought that, oh, 𝗪𝗲𝗀 become brahmachari. And later on, what happened? 𝗪𝗲𝗀 came back from the Gurukula by studying so many Vidya, all the Sanjivani Vidya and everything. And when he see all the property is being transferred to my elder brother, and he said, where is my property, father? And he went to his elder brother also. Why did you take all my properties? Then elder brother said, I will not going to give you any single penny also. Go and serve father without any money. And 𝗪𝗲𝗀 was such a humble, he went and started to serve his father. And his father was, and then he asked, father, what I supposed to do to build my home and all my property? Then he said, okay, we are doing one sacrifice. And after getting that sacrifice, after completing that sacrifice, we are going to accumulate so many wealth, then you will be rich later on. And he started to do that sacrifice, 𝗪𝗲𝗀. And he was doing that sacrifice, and in due course of time, all the wealth, they came. And 𝗪𝗲𝗀 was taking that wealth and was going to build his home and property. And at that same moment, Lord Shiva came and he said, no, this property is not for you. All the offerings is offered in the sacrifice is for my satisfaction, it is my quota. You cannot take it. Then 𝗪𝗲𝗀 said, how? No, I'm not going to give you this property. Then Lord Shiva says, go and ask with your father. And again he went to ask his father. Father, Lord Shiva is claiming that this is my property. Then father says, oh, then what is the problem? Okay, please grant him. Then that is his property. Look, we can see here he's doing so much endeavor truly to get that property, but from all the circumstances, situations, 𝗪𝗲𝗀 is getting neglected. He is getting cheated. But also he is very humble. And he said, okay, my father said that it's your property, then you can take Lord Shiva. And by seeing this, Lord Shiva becomes so much happy. By seeing this determination, by seeing this truthfulness of 𝗪𝗲𝗀, then he said, okay, I'm just testing you. Please take this all property. It's your. It's your. So in the case of Diti and Indra, it was a negative example of cheating. But in the case of 𝗪𝗲𝗀 and Shiva, 𝗪𝗲𝗀 was such a humble. Even though 𝗪𝗲𝗀 was cheated by his brother, even father, Lord Shiva is also testing, but he is remaining humble, due to which that he get all the properties. So this is even the example of cheating. So first we see the example of defaming, and second is the example of cheating. So how should we react? And we should not react, we should respond. And the third is saptaha. Saptaha means cursed. Sometimes we get cursed from so many other devotees. It's not curse actually. In Kali Yuga there is no value of curse, but when you're doing Vaishnava Aparad, we can take as a Vaishnava Aparad. It's also similar to like as a curse. Some if any devotee getting angry and he was just from his heart he is cursing, oh, I do not want to see the face of this devotee, I do not want to serve with this devotee. It's like as a, this devotee should go out from here. It's like as a cursing. So in the case of curse also, there's positive example and negative example. And one positive example, negative example from scripture Srimad Bhagavatam is from 9th canto, chapter 18. Same as the Kacha and Devyani, the story of Kacha and Devyani. Kacha, he was son of Brihaspati and he went to Sukracharya to get Sanjivini Vidya. And he was studying in the Gurukula, and what happened is that Kacha learned all the Sanjivini Vidya. Those who are died, he can make him alive. And there was a Devyani also, the daughter of Sukracharya, and she got loved with Kacha. And she started to like him. And she approached Kacha, oh Kacha, I want to marry with you. And then Kacha said, no, 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 I'm not going to marry. He rejected the proposal of Devyani. And when he rejected the proposal of Devyani, and then Devyani cursed him, I curse you. If you rejected the proposal of me, I curse you that whatever knowledge you have learned from my father, you just get forget. All the knowledge you will forget all the knowledge. You cannot able to use this knowledge. And by listening this curse, Kacha also becomes so much angry, and he also cursed to Devyani. I'm also cursing you that you are not going to marry with any Brahmana, because she was a daughter of Brahmana. And due to which, in later on, we came to know that how Devyani was in the well and how Yati Maharaj protected him, and she got married with Yati Maharaj. So in this story, we can see Kacha is also cursing to Devyani, and Devyani is also cursing to Kacha, due to which both of them are getting bad result. They are not getting any profit. But in the same Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto, there is a story of Sobari Muni and Garudji. So Sobari Muni, he was meditating on the bank of Yamuna, and what happened? There were so many fishes, and Garuda was, whenever Garuda feel hungry, Garuda going to that Yamuna, and he was eating the fishes. And all the fishes start meeting and went to Sobari Muni and said, look, this Garuda coming and eating us, so please protect us. We came to your shelter. Then Sobari Muni said, yeah, I will protect you. And one day again Garuda came, and he was very hungry, and he was about to search some fish, and he catch one big fish and just ate that fish. Then Sobari Muni said, oh Garuda, you become so much puffed up. I curse you that from now after, when you come to Yamuna, and even if you eat even a single fish also, you will die at that moment. Look, this was the mistakes of Sobari Muni. Sobari Muni forget that Garuda ji is a vehicle of Lord Vishnu. He is a pure devotee of Lord Vishnu. All the Vedas, hymns of all the Vedas is coming from his wings, and he is cursing to that Garuda. Just that the fish came to take shelter of Sobari Muni. And later on, we know that how Sobari Muni was meditating, and he get attracted with the fishes, and he get married, and he just brought all the woes, and he was just all the difficulties he's gone through in his life due to that curse. Sobari Muni start to curse to Garudji. So, but Garudji was such a humble. He was such a humble that he didn't replied anything. But in due course of time, the result came up. The Saburi Muni get fall down, but then nothing happened to Garudaji. So, in the case of cursing, Saptaha, you're talking, yeah, Saptaha curse. Kacha and Devyani both have get affected, but in the case of Garudji and Saburi Muni get fall down, but Garudji, he was nothing happened to Garudji. So here also we can see what we can learn is that we have to tolerate. And if someone is cursing, we simply have to tolerate it. We can see another story also of Ambarish Maharaj and Durvasa Muni. How Durvasa Muni was about to curse to Ambarish Maharaj and kill Ambarish Maharaj. But Ambarish Maharaj was simply sitting with a folding hand. And you know that all Sudarshan Chakra came and was chasing to Durvasa Muni, and he was going everywhere. And again, at last, he had to come and ask forgiveness with Ambarish Maharaj. So we have to be humble in this situation also. It's teaching from this Bhagavatam that we have to be humble. We should not react. We have to respond in a humble mood. This is the second one. And the third one is Saptaha. Saptaha means, sorry, we did Saptaha, no? Yeah, Saptaha means curse, we did. And the fourth one, generally, is Chiptaha, neglected. In our devotional practice also, in our community also, sometimes we are being neglected, doing so many things, but someone is neglecting us. Someone is promising us to give something, but when times come and he just neglected, ignored us. Oh, you are not exist here. It's called Chiptaha, neglected. At that also situation, we have to be very calm and peace. We can see the story of Drona and Draupada. Drona and Draupada, they were friend in a Gurukula, and when they were friend in a Gurukula, both of them were very nice friend, and Dronacharya was a Brahmana, but Draupada was a Kshatriya, and Draupada promised him, oh, my friend, when I will be getting my Rajya, my kingdom, then I will give half of the kingdom to you. Then Dronacharya said, okay, I no need kingdom. Whenever the time will come, I will ask for that kingdom. And the time passes, they went to their own places, and Dronacharya was living his livelihood according to his, and Drupada was also becoming king and ruling the country. But what happened one day, the son of Dronacharya, Ashwasthama, get so much hungry, and he was demanding for a milk. I need a milk, and there was no any milk, no any cow, and no milk was there. And just to satisfy his son, he went to Draupada, remembering that Draupada promised me to give half kingdom. And he went to Draupada and said, oh, Draupada, I came here. You remember me? And said, yes, I remember you. Can you give, you promised me to give a half kingdom. And then Draupadi said, oh, what? What are you talking? Now I became king. What is your status? And he just neglected Chipta. He just neglected Dronacharya. And he says very ill word to Dronacharya also. And Dronacharya was very hard. Oh, he just neglected me. He promised me, but he neglected me. I will show him in the future. And due to that envy nature, he returned back, and he was giving training to all the Pandava and Kaurava. And you know the story. He ordered the Kaurava, after getting the training, go and capture Draupada. And all the Pandava went and they captured Draupada and they bind them and they brought in front of Dronacharya. And then Dronacharya said, oh, Draupada, you remember the day when I went for a cow and milk, then you just neglected me? Now all the kingdom is mine. Whatever I want to punish you, I can punish you. But I'm a Brahmana, but I will not punish you. Okay, I will give half of kingdom to you. And he gave half of the kingdom to Draupada. And due to that enviness, due to that grudges inside that Draupada, and he did sacrifice and beget children, two children. Now we know Draupadi and Drishtadumna, to kill Dronacharya. Look, we can see Draupada is neglecting Dronacharya, and Dronacharya is also just like as neglecting Draupada, due to which Drishtadumna was born, and later on in Kurukshetra, Drishtadumna killed Dronacharya. So when there is negligence, then both of them are reacting, due to which both of them are going to devastation. Both of them are going in trouble. When in the same case, we can see the story of Lord Krishna and Sudama, they were also friends. They were also studying in a Gurukula. And during this study, they were later on Krishna became Dwarikadis and Sudama became very poverty stricken. There was nothing to eat even. And one day, what is the wife name? I just forgot. Sarmila or something. The wife of Sudama. And she said, oh, your friend is such a Dwarkadis, he is such a rich person of whole world. Why don't you go and ask something with your friend? And then Sudama went to Dwarika. His heart was not saying that, oh, let me go to my friend and just bake something. But her wife was forcing him, please go, we have nothing to eat. Our children are also poverty stricken. They have not taken anything. They are hungry for 3-4 days. Go and ask for something with Dwarikadis. And then Sudama went. But Sudama, as Draupad, to meet Draupada, Dronacharya went, but Sudama also went. But Sudama took something. It's called tripled rice. It's mentioned in Krishna book. As is a beaten rice, chiura. It says in Nepali, chiura. So he takes some handful of triple rice and put in his armpit, and he just went to meet Krishna. And we know the story. And when Krishna meet Sudama, Krishna do not neglect Sudama, saying, oh, you are now poverty stricken. We are friend, but you are now poverty stricken. He didn't say it like that. He kept him in his throne where he was sitting and did Charanabhisheka. And Sudama gave that triple rice to Krishna, and Krishna ate that. But Sudama didn't ask, as Dronacharya asked, oh, you have to give me the half kingdom. He just said that I just came to meet you. He did not propose his proposal, which her wife told him. And he just returned back. And by seeing this, Krishna gave him opulence like anything. All the wealth is required. He gave him big palace and everything to Sudama later on. So in this case, we can see we have to respond how Sudama was responding. He took something for Krishna, but Drupada, to meet Drupada, Dronacharya didn't take something to, and he was just claiming his right. Oh, please give me the half kingdom. So react is always, in the case of reaction, there is problem. But in case of responding and humble humility, amanina manadena, not desiring for any mana, it's akinchana. Ahaituki apratihata, that was the mood of Sudama, and he get all the things, all the opulence in later on. So in this case also, from Chipta we can understand from the story of Dronacharya and Drupada, and the story of Sudama and Krishna. And the last one is Hata. Hata means killing propensity. If someone came to kill you, then how should, if you react, then what happened? And if you respond, then what happened? The story from Hata is Parsurama and Kartaviriya Arjuna. Parsurama and Kirtaviriya Arjuna, the story in Srimad Bhagavatam 9th canto, chapter 15, is Kartaviriya Arjuna was very powerful king. He have 1,000 hands. He was worshipping Dattatreya, who was the incarnation of Lord Vishnu. And he got so much power and opulence, and due to his power and opulence, he became so much proud. He became so much proud that he was, even he catch Ravana also one day. He was just bathing in the river, and he just want to stop the followings of the river Ganges, and just he put 1-2 hand in the following the path of the Ganges and just block the Ganges also. He was so much popped up. And when the Kartaviriya Arjuna was just roaming around, and he went to the ashrama, Jamant Agni, who was the father of Parshurama. He went to the ashram of Jamant Agni, and he saw there was Kamdhenu cow, Kamdhenu, and he gets so much attracted with that Kamdhenu, and he want to take that Kamdhenu, and he took the Kamdhenu, although Jamant Agni was saying, don't take this Kamdhenu, but he, by forcibly, because by his, he had such a he was proud of his strength and thousands of hands, and he took forcibly that Kamdhenu. And when Parshurama came back to the ashrama and he saw there is no Kamdhenu, And father is sitting, very depressed. Oh, Kartaviri Arjuna to Kamdenu. Then Parshurama went. Parshurama went and started to fight with Kartaviri Arjuna. And Kartaviri Arjuna was fighting like anything. He was throwing arrows, and all the arrows in been, yeah, um, defected by, sorry, what is, he just blocked all the arrows with his axe. Parshurama was such expert. He's incarnation of Lord. And he was just cutting all and stopping all the arrows coming from Kartaviri Arjuna. And at last, Parshurama, he threw his axe and caught all his arms, all the 1,000 arms of Kartaviri Arjuna. And he caught his neck also. And due to which, the son of Kartaviri Arjuna get very angry with Parshurama. And one day, the son of Kartaviri Arjuna, groups of sons, and they came to the ashram of Jamadagni, and they caught the head of Jamadagni Rishi. When there was no Parshurama was not at the ashram, he caught the head of, and we know the story. This is a very long story. And again, Parshurama went and killed everything. So we can see here, Hatha. One is killing other and other is killing other. Sometimes some devotee is beating one, hitting one devotee, and we also hitting. Oh, he did me like that. I will also show him. I also hit him. I also beat him. He killed me. I will also kill you. And due to which both of party are getting defected. Both of party, they are getting bad result. They are not getting some profit. But this story, the same story, Srimad Bhagavatam, we can see the story of Draupadi and Ashwasthama. Ashwasthama, after completing the battle of Kurukshetra, Kaurava party, they just get defeated by Pandava. And Ashwasthama went one night, and the son of Draupadi, 5 sons of Draupadi, was sleeping, and by cheating propensity, he just caught the head of all his sons and brought to Duryodhana. And Duryodhana tossed the head, and when he tossed the head of Bhima, he thought that this is the head of Bhima. But that head was so much very innocent head that he said, oh, whom did you kill? And then Ashwasthama said, I killed Pandava. But said, no, this is not the head of Pandava. This is the head of the Pandava's son. What did you did? And here in this ashrama of Pandava, Draupadi come to know in the morning, oh, all my son was killed. And Arjuna came and Bhima came and said, what? How dare that Ashwasthama killed our son? Don't worry, Draupadi. I will bring this Ashwasthama. And I will bring with my Gandhi and bow. And I will take the revenge of killing my son. Oh, Draupadi, you will dance on his head. I will cut his head and bring into you, bring in front of you, and you will dance on his head. And you will take revenge of killing your son with that Ashwasthama. And then Arjuna went, Krishna also went, and they catch Ashwasthama and brought to Draupadi. And they tie Ashwasthama like anything, like an animal is being tied. And when Draupadi saw that Brahman son, Ashwasthama, is being tied, and Bhima and Arjuna saying, kill him. Oh, Draupadi, please order what you want to order. I just want to cut his head and whatever we can do. Just order us. But Yudhishthira and Nakul Sandhya say, no, don't kill. And Arjuna and Bhima say, no, we have to kill him because he killed our son. Draupadi, as a mother, she has so much affection. She knows what is the pain of dying a son, and she remembered the mother of Ashwasthama. How she will feel when his son or her son will be killed. She feel that. She has that feeling. And she said, no, this is Brahmana Putra. He's a son of our Guru. How we are going to kill him? We should not kill him. Draupadi forgive. So you can see the story of Kartaviri Arjuna and Parshurama. Both of them are killing. They have their mentality, oh, I will kill him. This fighting is going, revenge is going on. But in the case of Draupadi and Ashwasthama killed his 5 sons. Draupadi is giving forgiveness. When someone is throwing a stone, and we are throwing flower. We are giving flower. So this is the situation here. So we can see in conclusion also that how this all 5 story. See, I will show you this slide also. That it is all 5 cases. Triskrita, defamed, when we were defamed. Vipralabdha, when we were cheated. Saptaha when we are cursed, Shipta when we are neglected, Hatha when we are killed. What we supposed to do? All the scriptures are the basis. But most of the time, personally me also, most of the time we are reacting. And due to reactions, I'm also getting bad result. I'm not getting the proper result doing Vaishnava Aparadha. But in that case, if you respond, as in scripture is mentioned, how we supposed to respond. This Krita part, how Daksha Prajapati was cursing, sorry, defaming, but Shiva was responding in Vipralabdha, cheating, how Navhaga and Shiva, Navhaga was so much humbled. Even Saptaha cursed, Sobari Muni cursed Garuda, but Garuda was so humble. In the case of Durvasa Muni also cursed to Ambrish Maharaj was so humble. In the case of Chiptaha, neglected, how Sudama showing example, even we are neglected. But also he was very much humble and not asking anything to Krishna, please, you have to give me, you are a friend, you're such a rich. And in case of Hatha also, even killing propensity also, Draupadi is forgiving to Aswasthama. So we have, in the case of any story you can see from Srimad Bhagavatam, there is positive story and negative. The reacting story and what is the consequences, and there is the responding story and what is the consequences. See, in our life also, if you are responding, you are not reacting, then the consequences will not be bad. Consequences will be good. But for lecturing and saying it's very good, oh, very nice story, we have to follow. But in our practical life, when the situation comes in front of us, then we are not able to respond. We just, most of the time we are reacting, and the consequences is always bad. We break the relationship with the devotee. There is Vaishnava Aparadha. Some devotee will not want to see the face of other devotee. I do not want to associate with him. I don't want to serve with him. So many other problems arising in the community. But books are the basis. All the scriptures saying from the all example and stories and how we supposed to respond. And I'm practicing now in my department also, in my temple also. What is the result of reacting and responding? Because there are so many natures of the devotee. They have their own level of thinking. They have their own level of serving. And some devotees are so irritating nature. They're irritating us, but we should not get irritated. Once we get irritated, then that will cause bad consequences unto us. There was one pig, and that pig was roaming around that dirty places in the stool. And one elephant was there, Gajaraj, and he was a devotee of Lord Vishnu, and he was going through that way every day. And that pig was challenging that elephant and Gajaraj, and he was saying, "Oh, please come, we will fight single. You do not have you do not have a strength. If you have a strength, please come and fight with me. I will challenge. I'm challenging you." That pig was saying. And do you know that the Gajaraja, he was decorating whole body with a tilaka and everything, taking bath and going for to deity worship. And he said, "No, no, no, you won. Oh pig, you won. I'm actually very lenient. I could not able to fight with you. I get defeated. You won." And again, next day, the elephant coming, and again, that pig was chastising, "Oh, you elephant, if you have power, please come and fight with me." And again, that elephant saying, "No, no, no, you won. I just said, you won." And it was going time and again. And the wife, Gajaraja, she get neglected so much. She "Oh, my husband is being chastised by that pig. What is the caliber of that pig? If my husband is going to just put one leg, his head will be like this pasta. Huh? It will go on like anything. What is the okat of that pig?" And then he requested his husband, "Oh, Gajaraja, oh my husband, what is this okat of that pig? It's chastising you. Go and just smash him like anything. The head will be smashed, his all brain, everything will come out." Gajraj says to her wife, "Oh, my beautiful wife, I know that. I know that that pig do not have any caliber to fight with me. But why I am accepting defeat? If I have to go and kill that pig, I have to go into that stool. That is stool. He is staying in his and so many taking bath and for
You can
Why should
your
Okay.
voice is breaking up a little bit. Your voice is breaking up, Prabhuji, little bit.
It-
Still not audible.
Now it's audible, Prabhuji?
Yes, Prabhuji, it is. Yes.
Okay, I took the headphone.
Thank
So that Gajraj elephant says to her wife that if I have to kill that pig, I have to go to that dirty places and I have to kill him. And I will get polluted, I will get contaminated, and again I have to take bath and put tilak and go for deity worship. So why should I bring my consciousness in the consciousness of the pig? So simply I'm accepting my defeat. Oh pig, you won. So in the same way in our life also, there was a chance of that Gajraj to react also, but he didn't react. He just responded, oh, just you wait. You have a horse, I have a donkey. Sorry, I have a horse, you have a donkey. Your donkey let go ahead. My horse let go back. It's called amanina manadena. It's called responding. It's not reacting. When in the case of reacting in all the cases, all the cases, all the stories, we can see that there is a only consequences, bad consequences. Always there is bad. There is not any positive result occur in any of the reacting cases. But if in the cases of responding in all the stories from Srimad Bhagavatam, we come to know that we are getting profited, and whoever want to get punished in the later future, Krishna will punish. What happens generally is that if there is a fighting between two devotees or two people, then everyone saying I'm right, and this will say I'm right, I'm right, I'm right. And it's difficult to even identify who is right, because both of party they are saying that I am right, I am right. But actually the decision maker is Krishna. Whoever is right, he will start progress in Krishna consciousness. But whoever is wrong, in due course of time, Krishna will wipe him out. He will wipe him out. So what we're supposed to do, we have to simply respond. We should not react. Oh, I'm right. We have to prove I'm right, I'm right, I'm right. And in that case, there will be both of them party will be getting consequences. But when one party, he just simply became humble, he just oh, I do not have to fight with him, do not let me prove. Then in due course of time, Krishna will show the result. Who is right, he will progress in Krishna consciousness, but who is wrong, he is going to affected by the consequences and the result of Krishna's Yamadanda. So from these all stories, giving me inspirations also, we should not supposed to react, we supposed to respond. Hare Krishna.